look from you and my soul purifies. To be with you is sacred peace of mind. A path to Guru has finally aligned. Gurumaa, you are Amba, you are Gurumaa. Mother's touch, a blessing from above, encompasses the world.
Bhagavati Saraswati.
Salutations to all the pious souls who have come here. Jai Baba Swami. We will begin today's program with a small motivational incident. The incident is such that this is during ancient times. At that time, there was a poor man. There he had a donkey, and he would load the donkey with all the material, and then he would take him to the jungle, dig the pit in the jungle, take that mud, and he would sell that to a potter. So this way he would go to the jungle and he would bring the mud, and the potter would give him money. So this is how everybody's work used to happen. One day what happened, while digging a pit, his instrument got hit by something. He just looked into it and he saw that in that pit there was a big stone. But this stone was very beautiful. It was shining. So he felt very good looking at the stone. He said, "Wow, it looks very good. It's very shiny." He took the stone and he tied it through a thread, and then uh, because the donkey was his favorite, he tied that stone to the neck of the donkey. And he was very happy. Wow, what a nice stone it is. He again did the pit, took the mud, and then went to the potter. He gave the mud to the potter. So wherever the potter used to ask him to keep the mud, there he made him keep it. And when he was giving the money, he looked at the donkey and he said, "There's something new in the neck of the donkey. What is this?" So that person said, laughingly, "Nothing much. I found this stone and I just tied it around my donkey's neck." And the potter said, "This is really a beautiful stone. Can you give this to me?" And then this person said, "Yeah, give me $50 and I will give it to you." The potter said, "Okay, no problem." He gave 50 rupees. And this person gave the stone to that potter. The potter took it. And he had his shop in his house only. So at the top of the door of the house, in between, he just hung it there. So whoever would come and see it, they would feel nice about it. Wow, this is a beautiful shining stone. And the potter was also happy looking at the stone. Then what happened was someone came and many people would come to buy the pots at the potter's place, and they would be happy and they would ask, "Where did you get this from?" And he would tell that, "The person who gives me the mud, I've bought it from him." Then people used to say, "Okay." Then to buy the pot, a shopkeeper came in and he used to sell food items and other items, grocery items. So he saw and he said, "Wow, this is a beautiful stone." And he said, "Give me the stone." So the potter said, "I've bought it." So this man said, yeah, I'm also going to buy it. How much money do you want?" The potter said, "I've bought it for 50 rupees, but I will give it for 100 rupees only, not less than that." The shopkeeper said, "Okay, fine." And he gave 100 rupees. And he bought the not only the pot, but earthen pot, but also the stone. And then he took this stone and he placed it on his shop. Anybody who would come, they would see it and they would say, "Wow, this is very beautiful." So one person who came, he said, "Wow, this is a beautiful stone." So the shopkeeper said, "Yeah, I brought it from a potter." So he said, "For how much did you get it?" And he said, "For 100 rupees. Then this person said, "Okay, for 150 rupees you give it to me." So this person said, "No, for 150 I won't give it." "Then for how much will you give it?" He said, "For 200. This person said, "Oh, you've bought it for 100 and I am giving you 150, so give it in 150, no?" After a argument of around and discussion of around 1.5 hours, he said 180. At least you give it. So this person said, no, without 200 I won't give it. Then he said, "Okay, I'll come tomorrow and I'll talk to you." Now this person thought, if I wait till tomorrow, maybe this person will change his mind and give in 180 rupees. And he left. After that, some more people came, they took some material, bought some stuff from him. Now, from the same path, there was another goldsmith who was going from that place, and he said he saw this, that oh God, he's hung this stone over there, and he doesn't know that this is a precious stone. So he just went, this stone is very beautiful. Will you sell it to me? This man said. In the morning also there was one more person who came, and I told him very strictly that not less than 200 would I sell it. And this person said, okay, if 200, then 200. He just immediately took out 200 rupees, gave it, and he took the stone and he left. And so that this person's mind should not change. Now the next day, this person came, the first goldsmith. The stone was not there. He said, where is that stone? This person said, I sold it. They said, to whom did you sell it? He said, I don't know to whom it was. One person was there. He asked me. I said for 200, and he gave me 200 and left. Now this person felt very bad. Oh, it was such a precious gem, and it was big in size as well. Such a big gem. I could have bought it for just 20 rupees. I left it. So he was angry upon himself, even on the grocery person, storekeeper, and he said, you are a fool. He said, why? And this man, do you know, for 200 rupees you've sold a precious gem. It was really costly, and you just sold it for 200 rupees. You fool. That time the shopkeeper said, oh, it was a gem. I didn't know. How will I know? I just sell food items. How will I know about the precious gem? Oh, I'm really a fool. But more than me, you are a fool. You knew that it was a precious gem. You know about all the gems. You make all the gold jewelry. You know everything. And just for 20 rupees, you lost the gem. If you wanted, you could have bought it yesterday only for 200 rupees. But just to save 20 rupees, you lost the gem. For me, it's all right. I had bought it in 100 and I sold it in 200. I'm not very sad because I didn't know about it. Now, till the time that person left, I didn't know. So it's okay. But I've earned 100 rupees profit. Then the goldsmith left from that place. A lot of people are like this goldsmith, first goldsmith. We get a lot of opportunities in our life. We get so many opportunities. When we can do a lot of things, we can get a lot of things, but we don't do that. Like, let's talk about the present. In the present time, if we know how to meditate, then whatever time we have, from that time, how much time do we give it for meditation? So whatever work we can do today, what is the point of regretting later on for it? Are we aware how much we are going to live? Nobody knows about it. Even after moving out of this hall, whether we are going to live or not, even this we don't know. Nobody knows about their life, anything. So whatever is there is this moment. It is this moment. So in this moment, how much meditation do we do? So why do we want to meditate? I don't have to tell that why we should meditate, because we all are devotees. If anybody is new, then they should definitely know why we should meditate. We do meditation so from meditation, first thing that we get is peace of heart. We can buy anything in this world, but what we cannot buy is the peace of our mind, and that we cannot get in the market. Or a peaceful sleep, you cannot get that in the market. Using a medicine or popping in a pill, you can sleep, but then when you get up, you again will be tensed about it. So even if you take in a pill, you'll be sleepy, but you cannot stop your thoughts. So who can reduce these thoughts? Our meditation. By doing many thoughts, our brain, our mind is tired. So who gives calm and peace to it? Our meditation. When we had gone on this journey of UK, Germany, there was a lady sitting next to me in the flight. And those who know me, I am a complete chatterbox. I keep talking, I keep chatting. I love talking. It is my passion. At home, I don't keep talking. There, I am very calm. But otherwise, outside, I keep talking to people and I like it. So, in the flight, there was this lady. I smiled at her. She smiled back. After some time, because the flight was from Ahmedabad to UK, she asked me, "Do you stay in London?" I said, "No. I stay in Ahmedabad." "Do you stay in London?" She said, No, I stay in Ahmedabad only." And this is how we started talking. Then slowly, she asked me, she was seeing that I was talking to the air hostess, what will you take, vegetarian, non-veg, whatever. And I was telling her, so I was telling for Swamiji and for myself. So she understood that this is her husband. Then she asked, "Is this your husband?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Okay. What does he do? Is he retired?" I said, "No. Retired means you can say he's retired, but he teaches meditation." She said, "Wow, meditation." I said, "Yeah." She asked, "What is the name of meditation? What is the name of your husband?" And I said, "Okay." Then she said, "What is the benefit of meditation?" This is a specialty of Gujarati that they will ask. They are business oriented. So they will ask of benefit first. Then she asked, "What is the benefit of meditation?" I thought, what should I say? In one line, what can I say? So then I said, through meditation, we get a lot of peace. She said, "Okay. What is the benefit of having peace?" She said, "Even if you watch a movie, your mind calms down. Even if you watch any serial, the tension just goes away." I said, "Yeah, it's true. Even through movie, you get peace. Even through serials or through listening to music, you get peace." But I said, this peace, it is a seed to progress. She said, "How is that possible?" I said, like, you may have grandchildren. She said, "Yeah." Then I said, those kids, if they are going to school and they sit to study, so at times kids complain that they cannot remember what they've studied. Whatever is taught in the class, they are not able to understand everything. She said, "Yeah, this is very common." Then I said, think why this happens. I said, because their minds are not calm. If there are no thoughts that are popping up, then whatever teacher says you can understand, and if you understand, then there is no need of taking any tension. So this calmness, this peace, it is a seed to progressing, whatever type of progress you want to do. She said, how is this? I said, yeah, if you want to do any business. She said, yeah. Now that was an interest topic, right? Yeah, whatever business. Decisions are very important in business. What decision is to be taken? At right time, you have to take right decision. She said, yeah, you have to take right decision. Then you can take this right decision only when your mind is calm. If you are tensed, worried, then you will always keep thinking whether I should do this or that. But if your mind is calm, then and you are focused, then by keeping your mind calm, you can think what is good for my business. She said, yeah, this is right. I said, so through meditation, it is a solution to your each and every progress. And peace is a seed of any problem, and it is a medicine to destroy any of the problems. Then she said, oh, is it so? Then I will meditate. In Gujarati, I told her that whenever you come to Ahmedabad, you meditate. There are many centers in Ahmedabad. Then I told her about UK, where the programs are and what is there. So what I want to say is, there are multiple benefits of meditation. You cannot count them. Because for everyone, meditation has different benefit. Because whose mind is not calm, they'll get calmness. Who has problem, they want a solution to the problem. Who wants to study, they want good results. So for everyone, meditation's importance is different. Just like there is a color. In that color, you have different type of cloths. For example, it could be a silk. One cotton cloth can be added. One handkerchief of other type can be added. The fourth one could be of synthetic material. Now when you dip this and you bring it up, then will the color get absorbed on each of these cloths in the same way? No. Velvet is the same, but it will look different on velvet, on a silk, on a cotton. It will look different. The color was same. And on synthetic, maybe it will not even look, come over, because the chemical is different. But if velvet is there, silk is there, these are of different types. So even then there is difference. So on different types of clothes, same color can have different effects. So through meditation, on us there will be different effects. We all are different. Every soul is unique. Every soul has been given a unique seed, which is as per your need. And as per your need, you've got that seed. But who will plant that seed? Who will give compost to it? We have to give it. Nobody from outside will do it. We only have to do it. But the question here is, even if we sit for regular meditation, but then meditation doesn't happen. So if meditation doesn't happen, there are various reasons for it. But sitting regularly is very important. The most important thing is to sit regularly. Because when we sit regularly for meditation, then one by one, all your problems will be solved. For example, if you get thoughts during meditation, so I always say that for me, from my end, there is only one medicine. Just like from a homeopathic doctor, those medicines are of same type, even though they are adding different drops to it. But for us normal people, we feel that those medicines are same. When we take out those 4 pills, and for us there are no differences, but they cure us. Similarly, I also have one medicine: do prayer. Whatever problem is there, if you are having thoughts, pray, Gurudev, too many thoughts are coming, please get the meditation done. So your prayer will get the meditation done. But in our day-to-day life, what changes we have to bring, through which we will get less thoughts, isn't it? If I talk about ladies, most importantly, then when we do our household work, if the kitchen is spread out, then you will start cleaning from one of the corners, isn't it? If there are too many vessels, utensils, if the platform is dirty, on the gas there are some stains, you have to clean that. On the floor there are some stains, you have to clean it. Then what will we do? We will start from one place. We will first complete our vessels, then platform, we'll clean it, gas will be cleaned, then we'll do the cleaning and dusting on the floor, and we'll make the room clean. So from where do we start? From one side only. We don't start from any place. That let's first do cleaning of the floor. If they are ladies, they will never start cleaning the floor. First they will do all the work, and then they will clean the floor. So just like that, whatever problem we have, just take it from one corner. Don't try to solve all the problems. Try to solve one problem and then pick up the next one. You might have heard about Chandragupta Maurya and Chanakya story. It is a small inspiring story. It is because nobody has called Chanakya a fool, but one old lady had called him a fool. You might have heard about the story or not. So the story is such that Chandragupta Maurya and Chanakya, they always tried to win the kingdom. I forgot the name of the king from whom they wanted to win. That king had insulted Chanakya, so they tried to win over that kingdom, but every time they lost it. So then they had to run in the jungle, because there was army that was behind them. So in the jungle they went, and they got hidden, and they were very hungry. So in the jungle there was a hut, and they could see a lamp lit there at the night. So then they saw that light, and they reached there. There was this old lady, and she was cooking food. And now they cannot go and say, Amma, Mummy, mother, give us the food. So at night, outside the hut, is it okay if we sleep outside? The old lady said, yeah. This was ancient times, olden times, so people would walk through the jungles. The old lady said, yeah, okay. Then she asked, did you eat anything? So they said, no, we've not eaten anything. The old lady said, it's okay. First, let my grandson eat, and then whatever is left, we all three can eat it. They said, okay. Then the grandson came. He just washed his hands and feet and sat to eat. The grandson was just maybe 10 years old, and so she gave him rice and dal, and it was hot. He would always put hand, and then he would do because it was hot from the chulha. So 2-3 times she did this, and she scolded him. Why are you looking like those fools? Are you Chanakya? Now, now the she didn't know that whose name I was taking here. Now these two people started thinking. Chandragupta felt, let me take out my sword. But Chanakya said, calm down, sit quietly. Then she said, eat it from the sides. From the sides, it becomes cold, and then you can eat it. So the grandson started eating from the sides, and then he finished his food. Then the mother, old lady, she also gave food to these two people. They thanked her, and then Chandragupta asked that lady, Mother, can I ask you one thing? She said, yeah. People say that Chanakya is an intelligent person. She said, is it really intelligent? Why are you saying this? People say he's very intelligent. She said, no, he's a fool. Then he said, how? Every time he goes to win that kingdom, and he goes and attacks the kingdom and the palace first. So if you go and attack the palace first, there is a big army there. If you want to defeat a king, then you should go from the sides of the kingdom, and he should start winning the sides, and then one day he can reach the palace. But he may be an intelligent person, but this small thing also he doesn't understand. On that day, Chanakya learned from that old lady that how to win a kingdom, and then using that same technique, going further, he actually won that kingdom. So what I'm trying to say is, we may have thousands of problems, but don't try to solve all the problems. There will never be a solution. So whichever is the extreme problem, just when you are sitting for meditation, tell it to Gurudev. Whenever you are regularly meditating, if you are regularly listening to the discourses, then this problem of thoughts will definitely go away. And during daytime, what we can do is, daytime I mean rest of the time, when we are not meditating, that time what we can do? At that time, whatever thoughts are coming to us, observe them. What Swamiji says is, don't start having thoughts, observe them. So whenever thoughts come, alert your mind that I don't have to think. Why am I thinking this? Okay, whenever I want to do this work, I'll do it. We ladies, we cannot sit quietly. It means whenever we are sitting silently, calmly, we'll start thinking, at home what will we cook at night? While traveling also, what food should I cook? Now it is possible that when you have come here, you've planned, after going home I'll cook this, but at night we'll keep thinking, what will we do in the morning? In the morning, what will do for lunch? If we are going to office, then in the office also, while sitting, okay, while going at home, I'll buy these vegetables, I'll do this. So our planning of ahead times always is on. That is why the problem of thoughts, I believe, it is not necessary that my belief is right, but the problem of thoughts is more to women, because they are handling house also, they are thinking about kids, children. It is not like this only. Nowadays, the devotees may get angry that, by becoming Papa, even we are thinking about kids. Of course, they also think about it and they do a lot of hard work, but it is the nature of mothers to be tensed, about the son, daughter. It, I just want to say that even my father-in-law were very caring. So when we got married, 4 days before our marriage, my sister-in-law got married, and then we got married. So and two sister-in-laws were studying. So one day we were sitting, and I asked, "What happened?" And he said, "I'm thinking now her education will also end, and I will have to look for a groom." I said, "Arey, 1.5 year year is there. Don't get tensed. Keep looking for 2 to 4 boys." Earlier it was like this only. They would see the boys. This person's son is good. That person's son is good. If a girl is to be looked for, then that house girl is good. So I said, keep looking and then you do it. Because I have this tension-free nature from the beginning. And he had a different nature than mine. So brothers also get tensed so much only. But mothers, ladies, have an additional tension of the kitchen. And of course, the other tension's always there. If anybody is late, then they get tensed. If nobody comes, then they'll think about 50 things, if there is hopefully accident has not happened, nothing might have happened, no? What might have happened? In the morning, fight had happened. So, did they go to do suicide? I mean, to that extreme they go and think. That ladies can think till the extreme bad things. So I tell specially to ladies that if such tensions brothers are also getting, then even for them, first thing that we can do is please understand one thing. We all are individual souls, isn't it? We all have our families, but each individual of the family is a soul. It could be your wife, your husband, your son, your daughter, your grandchildren's. So they have come because these relationships have been there, but independently they are also a soul. By being a mother, you have to care for them. This is your work. But by being a sister, you have to do your duty. Being a father or brother, to do something for the kids is our duty. But to do their tension is not our duty. What will happen if we take tension? You might be knowing this, isn't it? What happens on the physical body by taking tension? Everybody knows about it. And Swamiji has told numerous things about what happens after taking tension. If you are parents, then in their heart chakra, there is a place of mother and father. So if you take too much tension of your children, then what happens? You are in their heart and you are taking their tension. Then their heart chakra is blocked from the beginning. Then the development of the child doesn't happen very well. Swamiji always gives an example. If there is a naughty cow, then what will the shepherd do? He will have a rod in her neck so that she cannot run from the group. And even if she runs, she doesn't get the enough speed. When you get tensed, then you are actually putting that wooden rod in the neck of your child. And then you think why your child is not developing. If your child is there, he has the strength and stamina, capability is there, but he is not growing. Why? What have you done in his neck? You have attached your tension's wooden rod. Even if the child wants to run and progress, because of this tension rod, it will come in between and that child will not be able to run or progress. So, if you seriously want that your child should develop, then first thing, from your mind, from your head, remove that tension. If you get tensed, then at that moment only pray. At that very moment. I'm not saying that when you're sitting for meditation in the evening, that time you pray. I am saying in a day, even if you're praying 1,000 times, it is not wrong. Whatever time you get the child's thought, Swamiji, this is your child. Swamiji, you look after him. And I'm talking on the basis of experience, that those kids who are like this, sometimes even children are like this, that they make you take tension. My kids at my home have given me all type of experiences, and this also I've experienced. Ambrish was just like this. You won't believe. Till 10th and 12th, from class 1, and in the entire year, 4 to 5 times, I would have to keep every subject's notebook because it's lost. Then what? English notebook is lost. Just think, every week something or the other is happening. In a month, some or the other notebook would get lost. Lost means entire past course has to be noted down. And the teachers would also say, and he was learning in my school only, I would get scolded that please teach him to be careful. How does it get lost? At the end of the year, I would get all the notebooks in the house. I don't know where he would keep those notebooks, and then I would say, take this new notebook, take from friend and note down whatever you can note down, note it down. Once they go in higher classes, then old I used to complete and new notebook he would write. So my also work used to increase. So for such children, even if we don't want to, we have to think about it. Oh God, now he's like this. What will he do after going in college? I used to keep thinking. But if I think, then will he behave correctly? No. So the moment he came in 4th and 5th, I would think always, now he's grown up, now he'll not do that. But I would always think, but he was the way I am. He was that type. Till today he's like that. Wherever he'll go, he will 2 to 3 things like prasad, and they know, people who are there around, they know about it and they'll collect it and get back. So on that experience only I'll say, if I would get tensed every time, then his heart chakra would always be caught. So whatever growth you can see, you would not have been able to see it. So after 4th and 5th, I just surrendered him to Swamiji. I didn't tell Swamiji, this is your child. He knew it was his child. But I would pray every day, Gurudev, this is your child. Why should I take tension of his? I would pray every day. As a mother, my duty I would do, and whatever he has to do, he will do. So ultimately, after a certain age, he might be careless in certain things, but in other things he is good only. So when your kids also, they may not be developing the way you want, but in some other things they may be good, in which you are not even looking at. You may be thinking, I was a science scholar, and my parent and the parents are engineer, highly qualified, and then how is it that the child is not learning? And then you get tensed. If we both are so good, then why is our child not studying well? Arey, in your entire generation, 7 lifetimes, there must have been someone who has knowledge of some other things, and this child might be gone on that person. And in the future, you will get to know that in which things your child is good. But if you keep taking tension, then in that area also he will not be able to grow. So first thing, realize that he or she is an independent soul. They are born in our life because they have a relationship with us from the past lifetimes. So whatever we have to give and take, that will happen. But we don't have to take tension. We don't have to create hindrance in their progress. So whenever you are tensed, just pray, Gurudev, I have given this to you. I have surrendered this to you. Because even our mind is not less naughty. It will keep thinking. And even children are naughty. They make us think. So understand both the naughtiness, and anytime you get thoughts, just pray. Even if it is day, night, midnight, just surrender. Gurudev, I have given this to you. I have surrendered this to you. At times, we see a bad dream and we just wake up from the dream. And even if we open eyes after the dream, then we said, hush, thank God, this is not a reality. Swamiji, this is surrendered to you. Whether it is going to come true or not, it is all surrendered to you. Just everything, just keep surrendering. Whatever that one tension is, just surrender. And gradually, when you find solution, you're free of that tension, then whatever happens, whatever other thing is there through which I'm getting many thoughts, then okay, whatever work is there, Gurudev, you make it done from me. You show the right path. So, like this, we can control our thoughts. So, in daytime also, when we get thoughts, other than meditation time, so at that time, you can listen to any of the discourses. But all the time we cannot listen to discourses or any bhajans. Neither we should listen the entire day, because we have family life, friends. Chill, enjoy. But if there is tension, there are too many thoughts, then always remember and remind yourself that this time I am with friends. So why should I think that my assignment is pending and I have to submit it tomorrow? My project is there which I have to do. It's okay, when I reach home I'll do it. Now I've come to enjoy, so I'll enjoy. So every time when you tell your brain and habituate it that I have to stay in the present, then these are all strategies to be in the present. Right now I'm here, then why should I think after going from here what I should do? You won't believe, I have a bad habit. If anybody asks what is going to happen for breakfast, I say I don't know. If I go in kitchen, Swamiji always makes fun of me. He asks, what should I make for breakfast? Do you want to have Indian dishes like poha, upma, thepla, chila? He said, whatever you want, you make. Nowadays nobody tells me what to make, because when I ask, should I make poha or upma, if they say, yeah, okay, make poha, I'll go in kitchen and I'll say, oh, poha is very less, it will be very less. So okay, I'll make upma. So whatever I say, it doesn't happen. And at times everything is there also, but then I see there is so much of other vegetables which is there, and it will not be good if I don't make it right now. It will get. So what I'm trying to say is, at times I say something and I make something else, and these people start laughing. If we've taken 3 things, it means that these 3 things are just not going to be made. So there will be some 4th thing that will come. So whenever I go to kitchen, I remember I have not made this khaman, which is an Indian dish, or idli chutney, or make this thing or that. So whatever I ask, I don't do it. So even if I go to make any lunch or dinner, and if anybody asks, Gurumaa, what are you going to make? And I said, wait, I only don't know what I can make. I go to kitchen, I open the fridge, whatever vegetable is there in front, I make it. So I never plan. There are many dals that are there. Whatever dal I see, okay, yesterday I'd seen this, today I'll make this. Yesterday I made sprouts, so today I'll make a different type of sprouts like chana. So what I mean to say is, whatever is there in the fridge, you have to eat it. So why to think about it? You only tell me, are the vegetables in the fridge to be thrown? You only get it, right? Every vegetable is there to eat. Then why to plan so much? It means we get ourselves habituated. If any of the guests are going to come, then definitely we need to plan. Or if we need to, marinate, or if we need to if idli is to be made, or idli khaman is to be made, which needs fermentation, then you need to prepare the earlier day. So for things where advanced preparation is needed, think, but don't put the habit of thinking extra to your brain. So this is one of the ways to think less. So how you can think less? You only think about it, and just like that old lady said, from the sides, remove one thing, and one day we will be able to conquer. And too much means one day there will be this thing. If you will start from today, then within 6 months you will bring so much change within yourself that you might have not even thought about it. Just it needs your dedication. If you are that dedicated, and if you need that you should meditate, then start. From your only think and start that I will not think, I will not take tension of my kids, I will not plan food items or lunch, dinner, and certain things where there is a need or necessity, then you can plan for it. For anything, there is no refusal to anything. Think. Don't let your brain think too much, because the more we start thinking, through that overthinking, our chakras get damaged. This is vice versa. Some people think because the chakras are defective, that is why we get thoughts. But at times, because we think more, that is why we say that don't come in talk about chakras. For example, some people say how to make the chakras all right. Are these like machines where you can just go repair and it becomes all right? See, this clutch wire is defective, let's replace it. This wheel is not working, or the brakes are not working, then let's change it. These are all our internal things. If you have less thoughts, then your sacral chakra will be strong. If you will have less food related problems, then your root chakra will be good. if you don't put your attention on unnecessary things, then also your root chakra will be strong. When there are wrong things or wrong thoughts that come, then also your root chakra gets damaged. But there are many people, they say in fashion, I'm very fussy, I'm very choosy. I feel I just like this particular thing. I can't eat anything else. I said, just go to hell. When you are hungry, everything is good. My mother would say, if you do anything, that means if you say that you like this, you don't like this, that means you're not hungry. Because if you're really hungry, you would just attack the food. All these things come to your mind when your food, when your stomach is full. My mother would say, if you don't like this, it's okay, you eat tomorrow. So what I'm trying to say? Keep yourselves balanced and don't go towards these fashionable things. I am very choosy, fussy. Don't fall for these things, because these things also have an effect on our chakras. But if we meditate, then within us automatically changes happen. Some of you must have experienced that earlier you must have been very choosy, but now you adjust, you think, and you must be amazed that, Arey, even I eat this. Even bitter gourd I am able to eat. Though my children eat bitter gourd also, relish it. So these are small things that they have an effect on the chakras. But don't fall for these chakras. Improve your habits. Chakras will improve by itself. It is like a machine. If you change from within, they will also become right. If your heart chakra is strong, why? Because you're not thinking about anyone, and your heart chakra will be strong. You'll be satisfied. Your navel chakra will be strong. If your husband is satisfied, and if the husband keeps the wife satisfied, then your navel chakra will be strong, because navel chakra is like this. All the chakras are related to each other. Through navel chakra, husband and wife are associated. Through heart chakra, mother, father and child are attached. Through throat chakra, brothers and sisters are associated. And through third eye chakra, all the people can sit over there. The only question is, how much drama do you want? How many people do you want to make dance over there? Whoever your enemies are, they all are in your throat, in your third eye chakra. But if you don't have any enemy there, then Gurudev sits there. Gurudev resides there. Gurudev is in all the chakras, even in your heart chakra, because Guru is a mother. But third eye chakra is the place of Guru. But we don't give our Guru that place. We give that place to all our enemies. I will not leave that enemy. We say this and we keep that person over there. I will look after that person. So that person resides in the third eye chakra. In the morning and evening you make that person dance. Don't allow anyone to do any drama or dance in your third eye chakra, so that it is clean. And then of course you have crown chakra. If you meditate, it will always be clean. So all your chakras are in your hands. All the channels are in your hand. How are the channels in your hand? Because one channel, which gives us thoughts of the past, that is moon channel, and The one that dominates the future thoughts is the sun channel. If there are any problems in the sun channel, then you will be thinking more about the future and you'll get tensed. And if you're too much tensed about the future, then you're disturbing your Surya, your sun channel. And if you're thinking too much about the past, then your moon channel is disturbed. And if both are clean, then our Sushumna channel, the in between channel, is clean. So all our chakras and channels are in our hands. In today's times, our emotional side is very less. In the olden times, or even today, when the elders, when they see movies, they just get lost and they start crying through emotions. It is a movie, they know it is a movie, but still, after, if that hero has got a cancer and he's crying more than the heroine, we start crying. So this is our emotional side. I am not saying that it is right or wrong, but if we are emotional, then we will be sad by others' sadness. This is good or bad at times. Good because if a person is there, then he should have those feelings. But it should not be in extreme, that anybody will come and take benefit of your emotions, because that person knows that if you make emotional and you'll help that person. So people should not fool you. That is why you should be balanced. And secondly, those who are over emotional, they get disturbed by even small things. Means, if you see a poor child on the road, then they will feel so bad. Even I say that I feel bad. Then I pray for that child, and whatever I can do, I do. But I don't like giving to the beggars. I never give to beggars, because by giving them, we are doing something wrong. See, donation is different and giving to beggars is different. The beggars who beg on the road, that is their business. So when we are giving to the beggars, then we are making a good person lazy. We are telling them that without working also they can get money. We give them that hope. So don't worry, don't work. We are working hard and we'll give you donation. Why? Whoever has hands and feet, whichever gender they may be, any gender, if hands and feet are given by God to everyone, then whoever has it, they should work hard and earn. Hence, if you want that nobody should be lazy in the society, then stop giving to beggars. And secondly, these days these things have become less, but nowadays the kids get stolen and they are asked to beg. So why are the kids getting stolen, kidnapped? Because if beggars get money, then only they make the kids so. And does anybody want that these kids should be begging? From good families, these kids are kidnapped and they are sent to some other place. Though these things have gone down, but I don't believe in giving to beggars. I believe in giving donations. The poor children who are studying, give them books, notebooks. If anybody is hungry and you're feeling that that person is hungry, he might faint, then give him food. It is not wrong. Helping is not wrong. But don't make them lazy. That is the wrong thing. That is why I don't believe in giving to beggars. But donation is a very big concept in itself, and we have a very good exhibition on it. At some time we will also request others to get that exhibition. Have you ever seen that exhibition? Whenever you come in big programs like Anushtan, Guru Purnima, so at that time there are various exhibitions that take place on various subjects, and on donation, what Gurudev has said, and what is there in our culture, what is being told about it. So there are so many things. So this feeling of giving is very pure, is very nice. We should be giving. I have recently I had read about a story, maybe I'd heard about it. The world's first, or the richest man, Rockefeller, I'm forgetting the name. Name doesn't mean anything. You may Google for him. So the first America's richest person, and then he became the world's wealthiest person. So that person, when he was 52 years, he was very ill and he had some problems. Then the doctor felt that he will not live for more than 2 years. So when he felt that he will not be able to live for more than 2 years, so the wealthiest person of this world was living on very limited things, because doctor had told that he could have only limited things, so he was having only limited. And then he felt that now I am going to die, then what is the use of this wealth? Then he made a foundation, and through that foundation he hospitals, orphanages, or other NGOs or institutes where where the children of poor families could be kept and fed, educated. All these works he started, and there was an amazing result that slowly he only healed within, and after that he lived for a lot of years. I don't remember how far, but more than 70 years he lived. So that person who was going to die in 52 years, he died after 70 or 75 years, whatever number of years he died. So doctors did a research on him. How did this happen? When he was so ill, he was going to die, then how did he become all right? So research said that when he was earning, I want. Yeah, I want to earn from here, I want to earn from there. He just wanted things. And when he started giving things, then I want to give here, I want to give there. And by thinking this, by observing this, I am rich. My treatment is going on very well. But what about poor people? So when he started thinking about others, then the positive hormones in his body, they started growing. And because of that, slowly, whatever illnesses he had, they started going away, and he started healing. So whenever, in whatever way, if we help anyone, and giving doesn't mean giving only money. Giving means your feeling of giving. This is the first thing. Do you have that feeling of giving? what can you give? If you have money, you will give money. Who are needy, where you want to give, you'll give. Where you cannot give money, then what can you give? Then to any needy person, can you give them food? Whoever is coming at your home, the domestic help, can you give a cup or two of tea to that lady? If it is tea time, do you ask for tea to that person? If it is lunch time, then do you ask for lunch? Think about it. What can I do? If it is an outsider and you want to give something, and I'm not saying do that. Let us leave all that. Let's say there is a dish which you do really well, which you prepare really well. I've seen people, they are so stingy that even if they know something good, but they'll not share that. This is my secret recipe, this is my secret ingredient. What is the secret in this? I totally believe if you stand and teach anyone with all the love you have that this is how it is made, and trust me, you will only make the best. To whoever you have taught, that person will also make, and they will also make well, but you will always be the best. What is the reason for it? Because Swamiji, he would give an example of Rama auntie's pickle. So she would bring raw mangoes from a person, and maybe you get it from there, from wherever she gets the masalas, you would get it from there. In whatever ratio she takes, you take it from in the same ratio. But that Rama auntie's pickle was good, but your pickle was okay. Why is that so? Because Rama aunties makes it with the type of love, energy, and because of so many people's compliment, the self-confidence that she has, that self-confidence is not there within you. So you will in the future become Rama auntie, but at this moment, in the present, that is not possible. So teach with a big heart. But is there any money on teaching? But I am not saying that out of you somebody is there or not there. But if somebody is there, then start teaching with a big heart. Swamiji, what has he said? If you want to reach self-realization, then it can happen through knowledge. So you want to be free of this knowledge that Gurudev has given. Becoming free of knowledge means giving that knowledge, distributing that knowledge. And if you give that knowledge, it is not going to end. Many people get tensed. Swamiji said that you have to be free of knowledge. Isn't it like this, that when we distribute or give this knowledge of meditation, we will not have it? It is like a Ganga, river Ganga. It will keep flowing. If you distribute, if you give, then you will get more knowledge, whatever type of knowledge you have. If you are knowing very good drawing, teach it to people. Teach that technique, because you create it. You created it, looks like a parrot. When I go to make it, a parrot will look like a pigeon. So you teach the technique, how your parrot looks like a parrot, or your elephant looks like an elephant. Cow also looks like an elephant. So if your drawing is good, then teach drawing. If your music is good, whoever is interested, teach that person. If your maths is good, then teach maths. In short, what will happen by doing this? You'll say, what is the relation with meditation of all this? All of this is deeply connected with meditation. Because the moment you're feeling of giving, the moment you start giving with a bigger heart, wholeheartedly, then accordingly your state of spirituality starts beginning, growing. Just empty yourself. This knowledge is mine. Now this knowledge will grow. It's filled. Now when you give, then that place will be empty. If you'll not give, then whatever 3 BHK, 4 BHK, 5 BHK or big bungalow, whatever is there within, you will keep it that much only. And the rest of the knowledge, how will it come? And then you'll say energy is, I cannot feel the energy. To feel the energy, you should be empty, and the way to do it is start giving. So whatever you have, and if you don't have anything, you have love. At least share, at least give love to whoever you are spreading it, giving it. I always keep thinking, Swamiji, if Swamiji would have been there, how would he do it? And in a minute, your anger will go down. If anybody has said 10 things to you, and you said, he has said 10, I'll say 20 things to this person. And then in the mind you think, if Swamiji would have been there, then what he would do? And then he said, forget it. Let his knowledge be with him. Let his curses be with him. Let his bad things be with him. Whoever is that Vyakti, whoever that person is, if he says bad things, he will say, Arey, there is no effect on this person, and he will stop saying. And slowly he will start thinking, Arey, this is like a saint person. Why am I saying all this? And then that person will think positive about you. So I don't say, don't give answers. If somebody is doing very bad things, then you just ask that person, is there any problem? If there is anything wrong that I have done, then tell me. If no, and if really it's your mistake, then say sorry. But every time, whatever you are doing, every time think, just remember one thing. The soul that is within us, that seed of meditation is given by Gurudev, and to make that seed grow, we are giving the manure, water from our end, and that should be of good quality. And to be of good quality, whatever things are there which are not good, we will have to remove them. So how can you avoid them, remove them? They will be away only when we do good. So automatically whatever is bad will move out. And if there is anything bad that comes over you, then remember, if Gurudev was here, then what he would do? And whatever negativity is there, whatever bad quality is there, it will subside, and you will do what a balanced person does. These are small things that clear us. They make us empty, because to be empty, a way is needed, a road is needed, and that road is of giving. You have love, give love. If you have knowledge, spread knowledge. Whatever you have, keep giving. By giving, your knowledge will not be less, and your love will also not be less. In fact, it will grow. You can love 1 or 2 people, then your capacity will increase, and you will be able to love even your neighborhood children. You will be able to talk lovingly with them, and slowly entire society, your country, and then the entire world. With wholeheartedly, with open heart, you will be able to meet, and you will be able to meet like a soul. And when we accept that I am a soul, then along with that, we should believe in that around us also there is a soul, and all those souls are meditating or not meditating. There should be no problem with that. We meditate, that is our topic. If somebody wants to or doesn't want to meditate, it is their thing. If we should not get affected by it, and neither we should think less of that person. Many times we think, we meditate, our neighbors don't meditate. Then, so the moment this thought comes, this is a sign of ego. Whenever you have a thought of that I am meditating and that person is not meditating, when you feel this difference from within, then ego is overpowering you. Ego comes very slowly and calmly, and doesn't allow us to understand, but it is there, and there is no value of ego. And in fact, ahankar or ego is that which makes our value less. So, the way we are a soul, around us also, our neighborhood, our children, people around us are souls, and they all have come with their karmas. Along with them, they have some good karmas, some bad karmas. There are some relationships. Whichever soul which stays with us, like our family, then they have some sufferings. If bad times are going on for anyone, then help them, and you will help, but don't get disturbed with it, because every soul has to suffer and then leave. Be it mother, father, husband, wife, children, or brother, sister. Even if we belong to one family, we all are, as per our karmas, we have to suffer. Our religion is only this, that every member of our family, every soul in our family, if they can connect with meditation, then try connecting them with meditation. Try for it. Try means tell them 1 or 2 times. Along with saying this, every day, always keep them in your prayers. Always pray for them that Gurudev, let them also join meditation path. I have full faith that your families, all the souls, will be joined meditation. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Even they will join through meditation, and they will progress on this path of meditation. But whether they come in the path of meditation or not, the path is mine. The path is yours, because you are a soul. And on this journey from life to death, You have to walk with everyone for some time, but on the way of spiritual path, you have to do your progress, your development through yourself, and nobody can help you on this progress. No one except Gurudev, Guru, can help you, and Guru can help you only when you are completely surrendered. Guru can lead you till the door of self-realization, but from that end step, whether to attain self-realization, moksha or not, is your decision. By attaining self-realization during lifetime is the safest path. Whether we have attained it or not, there is no need to think about it. To know about it, at least I don't think, is not needed. The reason for it is, the moment we come to know that we have attained the state of moksha, self-realization, then a subtle ego can come in. There is a possibility for it. And if we come to know that we have not attained the state of moksha, self-realization, then a subtle guilt feeling might also come in. We feel inferiority complex that even till now we have not attained self-realization. So what should we do? That by being surrendered only to Gurudev, we keep progressing, regularly meditate, and perform all our duties, so that before death, whatever karmas we have, we suffer all the karmas, and all our relationships are closed, and we are happy. And when we leave, we should not be sad, we should be happy. We leave from this world and leave freely, and the river should get surrendered, go into the ocean. Every soul has this aim, this objective want, that every soul, whichever soul is on the path of meditation, it has taken a life only to attain self-realization, and this could be its last step. It is a possibility that on the path of meditation it progresses. Just meditate regularly, keeps surrendered to Guru energies. In physical form, it should not be attached to even Gurudev's body. We should always be connected in subtle form of Gurudev and Guru energies. Whatever we want, why should we ask to the physical body of Gurudev? Whatever we see, then the thought came, surrender it. If it is good, it will happen, else it will not happen. Just be free from every thought, from every desire, from everything, from all sins, from all good things, and till the entire last moment, just give it away. just give away that knowledge. The knowledge is not going to come with you. And the pure knowledge, the more you give it, you will become more emptier from within. You will be empty of your ego, because knowledge is in the form of ego within you. And I only know about this. Only I know about this. Be free of this ego, because your last enemy who attacks within is your ego. So be alert of that enemy. I won't say that, because why should we be alert? We can pray to Guru energies. We will be surrendered. Then the ego cannot even touch us. So there is a need to be surrendered to Guru energies, to Gurudev. Gurudev is visible like one physical form, but he is a medium of Guru energies. So he is not just one. So to all the Guru energies, be connected. When you are connected, surrendered, you will be ego free. And if you are surrendered, you will be past of all the good and bad things, and within there will only be feeling of love. And this feeling of love only is what the entire world wants to acquire. So to get that, you just have to be empty, be in a zero state. We'll be in a zero state. Then this feeling of love, vibrations, energy will be within us, in each and every particle of us, and then we will not have any desire, any need. So you all souls, be like souls and acquire the ultimate truth, the state of self-realization. Be free of each and every particle of knowledge from within you, and be free of ego. And within, whatever is there, be free of it. And within, just merge with that ocean of love, and just be with it. Let it sink within you. Let it be within you, and give it place. Whatever is there within, empty yourself through prayer, and this emptiness, this zeroness will lead us to self-realization, and we will calmly, peacefully leave this world and become, from a drop, convert into an ocean. My blessings to all of you. Jai Baba Swami. Now, when UK, Ireland, Germany, where we had done a journey, there is a different thing. when I write down songs, I keep writing songs even in different places, at times while cooking food, making rotis. So we were in a car showroom because Shashwati had taken a car and the papers were going to come, there was time for it. So I had to go to do that paperwork, and because in front of us that car was not going to come. So you just see it in the showroom. So we had gone there. So they were completing the paperwork, and there I wrote down a song and I'll sing that song. Otherwise, I never come with a mobile on stage. But because I've written it down in this mobile, so I had requested that keep the mobile here so that I can sing that song. Even though I write it, I never remember the words or lyrics. The title of the song is I Am a Soul. Only a soul.
जन्म मृत्यु से हो मुक्त ऐसी होवे यात्रा। न देह हूँ न भाव हूँ, मैं हूँ सिर्फ आत्मा। मैं शुद्ध हूँ पवित्र हूँ, मैं हूँ सिर्फ आत्मा। मैं कण में हूँ मैं क्षण में हूँ, मैं भूत और भविष्य हूँ। न हूँ देह में नहीं मैं देह, मैं हूँ सिर्फ आत्मा। मैं हूँ सिर्फ आत्मा। मैं हूँ सिर्फ आत्मा। जय श्री।
Jai Baba Swami. Now, if you have to ask any questions, then please ask. If there is time. Is there time for it? Then if there are any questions, then please ask. My first question is, when I sit for studying, if it's drawing, then I do drawing, but if I have to study maths or science, then I keep thinking of eating. What is your name, child? Ketki. So the child's name is Ketki, and she's asked this question. If she's studying science or maths, then she wants to do drawing. And if she's doing something else, then she has to feels like eating, isn't it? Isn't this the question? So you understand Hindi? Is it okay if I talk in Hindi? Or should I talk in Marathi? Then I'll have to speak in Hindi again. Do you understand Hindi? Then I will answer in Hindi. Child, the first thing is this problem of book. Even I have had. Without eating, I would never go to give an exam. If I have not eaten anything, then I would faint there. Though my God has given so much fat, if my stomach is empty or not full, then I would not be able to study. So if this is your problem, then eat first. Tell your mummy to eat first any breakfast. If mummy gives roti or any chuda or anything, eat it first and then start studying. Then at least you will not get thoughts of eating. After that, after studying science, if you feel like drawing, if I am feeling like drawing, then let me complete fast science. If I finish science fast, then I have extra time and I can complete my drawing. This is a very good idea, that the moment you'll finish your work fast, then you'll get spare time. And now you are very small, you can get to this habit. And I give this example. Whatever is your problem, my elder sister also had the same problem. Not her, her daughter had the same problem. She would also say the same thing. So I also told her the same thing, that whenever you want to study, she was not only having this, she also wanted to see TV. This is an old thing that I'm sharing. Now her kids are of your age. I'm talking of old time. That time there was not many TV options. There was just one TV serial that would used to come, and that used to be only Doordarshan or Metro channels on the television. So she would want to see that cartoon at that particular time. Then I told her that if you want to see cartoon, then complete your homework, your notes should be complete, and you should say tables every day. If after doing all this work, then we will allow you to see television. And she would say okay. And then she made this habit that she would finish her work very fast. Very fast she would. And I'm telling you really a true thing. I'm not making a story for the child. This is a real story, incident. So then what happened was, she would do so fast because she wanted to see the cartoon entirely. The moment she would complete her cartoon, then some part of the cartoon would get lost. Now time is limited, she had to finish it before time. So after coming from school, in that gap only you have to finish it. Then she would start doing fast and her speed increased. And then after completing this work, then my sister gave her some liberty. Okay, so you are not able to complete entire thing, some part is remaining, it's okay. But this cartoon serial, before this cartoon serial is completed, your notebook should be completed, your homework should be completed. So that break that comes in between, in the advertisement time, now there were not many breaks that time. In 15 minutes there would be one break, and if there would be another break, then after the break, after the 15 minutes, she would fast write, whether it is science, maths, whatever homework used to be there, she would complete it very fast. And what happened because of it? Her speed increased. Then her handwriting became dirty, because if your handwriting is dirty, then I will tear the book. You should always have good handwriting, and it should be fast also. Then she started working in good handwriting fast. So by doing this, she came in 12th. After 10th board, she was brilliant. So she came in 12th. And when there was 12th board exam, this was a real incident, her maths paper was there. She completed all the papers fast, but in maths paper was very tough. At times, there are very tough papers that come. It was a difficult paper, and children were literally crying that they didn't have any answers. Now she was very brilliant. She completed it. And she completed it in 1.5 hours. So out of 3 hours, not even 1.5 hours, in 1 hour she completed the paper. And she sat. And before 1.5 hours, they would not allow her to go outside. So the supervisor, who says don't copy, he said, child, keep trying, write little bit, you may get the answers, read the questions. She said, it's completed, ma'am. So she said, Are, at least see, She said, whatever I knew, I've completed. She said, how is it like this? Just keep trying. She said, no, I've completed it. She said, no. Please check again. Then she checked the paper twice or thrice the entire time. And the moment 1.5 hour bell rang, she just took her notebooks, submitted the paper and left. And the supervisor kept saying, "Arey child, keep trying. Your mummy will get tense. Your mummy, papa will do something like this." But she got 100 out of 100. And her total result was 98.6%. And now she's working with Google. She's very brilliant. She's very fast. Super fast work. So in this age, if you do this practice, then you can also be like her. So whatever you want to do, we have time for all our necessary habits. So do all the work fast. So I would do like this in the kitchen. If I want free time, then I would do the kitchen work fast. So in 30 minutes, rice, dal, roti, vegetable, all should be complete. If it doesn't happen, then how will I get my spare time? So we have to do all the work. Just one thing is in our hand, us increasing our speed. So just pray to Swamiji and increase your speed, isn't it? But increasing your speed means your study should also be good. It doesn't mean you should write anything wrong. Fast, you want to finish it fast, so okay. Jai Baba Swami. See, if body is there, then Swamiji says that with age, some or the other department will start speaking, So it's okay. Sit in a comfortable place. If there is pain, then for pain relief, do whatever you can. Otherwise, keep praying and sit. See, for body, we cannot do anything. If physiotherapist is giving any exercise, then do it. So your muscles and bones will become strong, because I also keep doing this. In between, I don't shy away from it. I should not go to doctor, or I should not go to the physiotherapist. Every work Guru energies will not do. Some work even doctors should do. So, Jai Baba Swami. So if meditation is happening well, then thank you to Swamiji. If it is not happening well, then complain to Swamiji. What Swamiji? I am sitting so well for meditation. Why is my body part paining? So that time you'll see to it that something else pains. My name is Venkatesh, and I have a curiosity. When we sit for meditation, then in front of us, Swamiji's subtle form photo is there, and we light the lamp, and then we keep flowers, and then after Guru Mantra we meditate. I want to know, when you sit for meditation, Gurudev is present in the physical form, and you are sitting for meditation in his powerful aura. And in this situation, in this environment, the kind of experiences you get, what kind of experiences do you get? Are they different from what we get? What is the level of those experiences? I wanted to know. I'm sorry for my Bangalore Hindi. Jai Baba Swami. The answer to this question, if the people who stay next to Swamiji also or around Swamiji, they can also share, whether it is family members or those people who are around him. So if we are in tour, then one or two people are there around, right? So whenever Swamiji is there, he will never make you feel that he is Swamiji. He will make you fool and you forget that you are whether with your friend, father, or and we will not be able to focus on their energy. He is so prepared that our attention should never go in on his energy. It will always go on his talks. So when we are near to him, I never am able to focus. So if you expect that I will be meditating too much, if Swamiji is at home, I cannot meditate. If I want to meditate, then Swamiji is not there, then I can meditate well. Because when he is physically close, then the connection with this subtle form is very difficult. And the more far away we are, then our attention can get easily connected with the subtle form. So even while seeing, oh, you are in Swamiji's aura, it is true, we are in Swamiji's aura. There are various benefits to it. But then you have to take a lot of care. For example, with Suresh Bhai, I come in car and we keep talking. So at times he asks, then how do you take care of it? So for example, if I am not in good state, day before only this happened. Swamiji says that if your heart is not good or your mind is not good, every time we are not in good state, right? Sometime you never know who comes and says something. When the phone will never come and say that I have come to say something bad. So there is a saying, a phrase in Marathi, "Talpayachi आग मस्तकात जाणे." So it just disturbs us so much that from top to bottom we've just burnt down. So there are some disturbing phones that come. So even I get those phones just like you have it. So when such things happen, that while cooking and at that time or some time earlier, if something like this happens, then it is a signal. It is a very bad energy and it doesn't move out of our head. You see, if somebody has troubled you, even if you want to speak, then you'll again remember, no, I don't want to remember this, because I know this is bad energy, bad people, forget it. Swamiji says, leave it, forgive them. So I forgive them. Then again I said, then again the demon within will say, that person did this, that person did that. Then I say, oh, no, I've forgiven that person. Then again that thought will come. What I'm trying to say is, if this is the state, then if in such a state I've cooked food, then Swamiji will not have even a morsel of peace from it. He is very clear and he says it clearly that when your state of mind is not good and it is not a state in which you should cook food, then you should not cook food. Tell the maid, she will cook rice, dal, whatever. I don't know what you all eat here, but we in Maharashtra eat a Maharashtrian dish called varan bhat. So in dal we put various masala and we mix them, and that along with rice and with some lemon on it, we done. Even that is enough. Tell this to the maid, she will place a cooker, which means even my state is not of becoming even keeping a cooker. That means if I do that, Swamiji is not going to eat food. So when we are together, we have to be careful that in bad state we should not go in front of him, we should not cook anything. So what does this mean? Always be in a good state. If you are not in a good state, then Swamiji will be impacted. So the more pluses are there, the minuses also are there. So there is no freedom that you can go anywhere. And in Marathi, Swamiji says, "Kuthe shina khaunali?" From where you've gone and poked your nose in the bad things. So just like we tell kids. So I have to get scolding from him also, and I have to take care also. Because at the end, Swamiji suffers. So the way you're saying that what experiences you get with Swamiji, so it is from behind only I will get experience. So I can share one experience. It is an old experience, but I had just shared a day before with Suresh Bhai. We were that time staying in Ahmednagar in Maharashtra near Shirdi. Ahmednagar. My last serving station. So I was in Central Vidyalaya. So at All India I've stayed, but last station was Ahmednagar. So we were in Ahmednagar, and it was a government quarter. And Swamiji was traveling at that point of time, UK, Germany. So sometime he was traveling to UK. So at home in the morning, it was it was winters. I just switched on the geyser, and it must have been an old line. So it caught fire, that entire line. And at one point, there was a sound and a blast. And even neighborhood people came asking what happened. So it is an early morning thing. And I said, no, nothing. Maybe fuse is gone. So the entire line got burnt. So wherever that blast or sound had come in, that was our meditation room. We used to meditate there. There was an iron trunk there, and we had kept a red cloth over it, and there was a subtle form photo on it. At that time, there was no Swamiji's subtle form photo and thing. We used to keep Shirdi Sai Baba's photo, and we used to meditate. So that photo, there was a bulb above it that only blasted. Blast means it just went away. There must have been some issue, whatever. So we called an electrician and something happened. That's okay. But after 10-15 days, Swamiji was supposed to come. So Swamiji came, and to leave him, Jayesh Pandit came from Mumbai, and he came at home, and he said, whoever used to come, they would stay for a night and then they would leave. So they came, they sat, Swamiji gave to washroom, I made tea, and I gave tea break and snacks. And the day he was supposed to come, a day earlier, I told Anurag, there is a box on which Shirdi Sai Baba's photo is there. So because we light agarbatti, so just clean it up and remove and clean that cloth, and then again place it back. So he said okay. Because whenever we get time, we would do it. Every day we cannot remove the photo, and we cannot clean it every day, right? So we used to do it Sunday. So since Swamiji was supposed to come one day earlier, we did that. So the moment Anurag took that cloth and he removed it, he said, see what is there. So I said, what happened? What is there? So if the cloth is kept there, so in that cloth. Above there is nothing. From downside there was Swamiji's feet footprint, and it was very clear that it was Swamiji's footprint. Everybody's foot has a dimension, right? So it was there on the cloth. On the top there was nothing, it was from the bottom side. So I said okay. So when Swamiji came, tea, breakfast happened, then I just told Anurag that bring a new cloth, and we kept the cloth aside. Then, and that cloth I just folded and kept it inside. So after Swamiji's tea and snacks, I showed him this cloth and I said, Swamiji, what is this? He said, what is this? I told, you were not there. And this cloth we are changing every Purnima. You were not there for past 2 months. So he said, yeah. Then how your footprint came on this? So I kept aside. This is my leg only. He kept on it and he said smilingly, see Jayesh, Gurumaa, even if I am not there, still she keeps me on 1 feet standing. But what had happened actually, that fire that was caught due to electric problem, that electrician also said, thank ma'am, good that big thing, nothing happened, but this was a big accident and it could have been worse. I don't know how it stopped here. So it was exactly near the bulb was the box. And even Shirdi Sai Baba's photo was there. No, why would anybody keep his leg there? And nobody was there. So this is one of the experiences. So that cloth Jayesh Bhai took at his place. Swamiji, can I take it? Swamiji said, yeah, take it. And then he took it at home. And then he framed it. And wherever he would do his work of Madhu Chaitanya and other material, on that computer room, he kept it there. After that, all the computers got hanged. No, none of the computers could work. And he was troubled. He said there were knowledgeable people about computers, they said. They tried everything. And Madhu Chaitanya had to go for printing. How can they send? Because everything is in computer and it has hanged. And then he called me and said in Gujarati, Gurumaa, su karu, what can I do now? So she said, I said, let me ask Swamiji. Swamiji, that Madhu Chaitanya, how will it go to printing? The computers have hanged. So Swamiji, he was in Baba Dham. He had not even gone there. No, not in Baba Dham. Yeah, in Baba Dham. And he had not even gone there. And what he would not know also, no? But how would he know that he had kept that frame of that footprint over there? So he said, Jayesh, that footprint frame that you've placed there, just remove, everything will be fine. And he removed that photograph and kept it in his bedroom, and all the computers started working. Okay, if anybody wants to ask anything, please ask. Jai Baba Swami Gurumaa. My question is that just like a girl, she goes after marriage to her husband's place and stays as if it's her place. But if she gets everything bad from there, and if she is always scolded, give her some water, she may feel better. In such situation, how to handle yourself? So she's considered that house, everything, and she's not respected. And if there's no love, affection, how can she handle herself? Whenever a girl gets married and goes to her in-laws' place or husband's place, see, first thing, even if it's a girl or a boy, if he's a boy or if a father and you have a son, for your son you might have seen so many girls, and if you're a girl, for so many matches might have been looked for you, looked or not, from every angle they might have seen. At that time point, marriage is fixed. And in the Indian culture, it is said that these marriages are decided in heaven. Why is it said so? So if it is made in heaven, then why do we have to look for it? So if it is made in heaven, then first only you should tell it. We would not roam around for it. But what is the meaning of all of this? It is true, they are made in heaven. Maybe with someone whom you cannot get married at all until you have a major relation with that person. Only then you will have marriage, you'll have kids, and so on. So you will see so many people in this society that the boy will be very good, or it could be a girl. They are well qualified, they are very good nature, they are good looking, but they don't get married. You might have seen or not. There are so many people. They even want that they should get married, but it doesn't happen. People don't know why it happened, but it doesn't happen. So husband and wife are normal, but they don't get kids. So why don't they have kids? Because there was no past karmas, there was no relation left. So I come to your thing. So if you're married, and so if it is in-laws, husband, there are two things in this. It is like this, that whatever you do good, the same thing both might have done. It will not hurt you, because we know each other very well. We know that it is not the intention, but if same thing someone else says, then it really hurts us bad. At times, the way things are said, because we have come from different values, and that house is different. If you even go to your aunt, then you will see the difference. Whereas mother and aunt, still there is a difference. So in-laws' place is totally different. So there are some things. So there are 5 to 6 years needed to understand each other, because first thing that we see is some bad illness about others. So if we'll see something, it will go on something bad. In here it is done like this. At our place it is not done. Here it is done like this. At our place it is not like done like this. At our place it is not like then like this. Yeah, but after so many years, then we also become like that only. After many years, we just become like the family that we are gone. But it takes time. Give some time. And whatever these things are, some are our karmic debts, right? So just believe that, whatever is a karmic passbook, whatever sufferings are there, they are going down. Let's say if you want self-realization in this life only, then whatever sufferings are there, you have to, so you get benefit from the credits, then from debits it will also go, right? So good also you'll get, and from bad things also you'll have to lose. So my general observation is, many people say this, that after meditation, first 6 months were good. After that, so many problems came that I had to leave meditation. Because after meditation only all problems started. This is not the case. Meditation is a management. Whatever your bad karmas are, you suffer all those bad things and you move out of it. And then a good time of life comes in. So whatever your life's first half is, second half will always be good, because your capacity to suffer at the ending time will not be good. So you should enjoy your life that time. So I'm not saying that looking at your old age you should suffer this, that whatever things are there we have to suffer. Maybe we suffer it in gaps, maybe it could be continuous. But when we meditate, then around us there cannot be anything wrong. Definitely not our bad things. So even if there are bad things happening, then are some sufferings that are pending. There are some karmic debts, right? We might have troubled them, so now in this life they are troubling us. I am talking about my niece. In our entire family, so many kids, from all the children, including Shashwati, she is the most innocent girl. My youngest sister's daughter, she is the most innocent. She's a postgraduate who was working in Chandigarh, and she's getting married now, so she's resigned. So she's the most innocent, the most straightforward. Whatever you say, she'll say, yes, I'll do it. Yes, I'll do it. She'll never say, nobody's saying, why only they are telling me. She's the most innocent and very cute. Even from her face, from her nature, she's the most cutest one. And when she was working in a bank, and for 1 year, the kind of work your boss gave her, and publicly he would insult her, scold her, in front of customers he would scold her, in front of employees he would scold her. Even if she would do some good work, he would scold her. This is okay. But, and then he would start. Anybody would have done any mistake, but all the anger would come out on her. She would stay alone in Chandigarh. She was really disturbed, and she did not share this with us because she will not share it, right? But she would tell her mom. And my young sister, she was very sad, and when I called her, she said, see, my daughter called and she said this. I said, okay, I'll talk to her, you don't worry. Then when I'll talk to her, she'll cry. So I created a voice note, so we can share the voice, right? And I created it. I spoke to your mom, and your mom said that in your office somebody is troubling you a lot. Then I said, it's okay, balance yourself, regularly meditate. I will tell you Chandigarh Center, and I spoke of here and there, and I said that I would not believe that you would stay alone in Chandigarh, and I spoke of some other things. So I appreciated her, and then I told her, see, you have gone there only to remove your karmic debt for that. So in your past life, your boss, you must have hit her so bad, so she is taking all that back from you. So just 1 year you remove, and after 1 year, don't even wait for 5 days. Just 1 year you be there. Then she asked, really it will be cleared? I said, yeah, it will be cleared. I said, yeah, guarantee it will all be cleared. She said, okay. Then she saw 1 year's carrot and she completed that journey. I didn't do anything, I just prayed for her. I didn't know also much, but whatever came from my mouth, I just told her in voice note. I spoke to her on phone so that she can be calm. That time I told her about this guarantee and all. After that, she completed. She was about to complete her 1 year for 1 or 2 months. She got a very good proposal, and her marriage got fixed, and she resigned. And when she resigned, her boss said, now you will go, now so much work who will do? so while going, she appreciated her. So what I'm trying to say is, we don't know that it is said that yesterday who was a mother or mother-in-law, now she comes as a daughter. So it's not that daughters don't trouble. At times even daughters trouble their mothers, sometimes as daughter-in-law, someone as mother-in-law. So this is all karmic connection, and which the souls do along with each other. But from in your heart, don't keep anything for them. Every time, okay, one bad karma is gone, and just leave it and say thank you to God. Thank you, my one karma is gone, and this is how you remove all my karmas. And see, very fast all things will be good. Don't leave meditation, and don't take it to your heart. Whatever number of times you get this thought, just pray for them. Gurudev, give your knowledge to them. Gurudev, your light should reach them. See, if through your medium it will reach them. If they are not meditating, then it is through your medium it will give. So if you are becoming a medium for someone's self-realization's medium, then it is a very big thing. So when you have to be a medium, then that person has to go through a lot of trouble, because just like one idol has to be created, that time that stone is cut, so much pain that stone has to go through, so that idol can come out of it. Even if it is a pearl, then it has to go through that dot spot wherein, so that the thread can pass through. So even if it is a jewel, so we are like jewels, then that time we will be scrubbed, so that we shine brightly. So please think, this is just to make you good. This is all cleaning of yours. Don't keep it in your heart. Okay, everything will be all right, don't worry. Jai Baba Swami, Gurumaa. Bow down to Gurudev and Gurumaa who are subtly present here. Gurumaa, you've come so far for all the sadhaks to South India. Thank you. Because you've come here, we want to do a small prayer, do a small such program in Hyderabad too. A small prayer in front of you. Jai Baba Swami. We will try for it, definitely. As it is, I've said that let's have a South India travel that we have to do, a journey. So Bangalore, Hyderabad, Bangalore, everywhere. Even if we say Bangalore, Bangalore, the distance is too much. Yes, this thought is definitely there. Let's see in near future how we can do that. Uh, we'll try to make it faster. My question is, my name is Bhairavi. My question is, beggars don't think that they can't work. Can't they? Don't they think that they should work instead of begging? Gurumaa says, this is a good question. You are very lucky. Say thank you to God and say thank you to your mom and dad. Because, child, when we are small, just like the way you are, so whatever wrong you do, your mom, your dad, they say, na, don't do like this. So if you like anybody's pencil and you quietly take it and bring home, so what will mummy papa say? Very good. No, what they will say? They will scold you. They will make you understand that not to ask, not to rob anything and come, and you should not get things without asking. So all these good things mother and father teach you. But those kids who are unlucky because their mummy papa teach them wrong things, they say go and beg and come back. You also beg, we will also beg. So what happens? They also do wrong work and they make their children also do wrong work. So those children don't think properly. But if they are lucky, then they will also get some good people who will guide them. All the beggars will not be wrong. At times there could be genuine problem, but they are very rare. So never give anything to a beggar. Definitely. And one more thing I would like to say, that whenever or whatever Gurudev says, or even if I say, we are not able to share a lot of things even if we want to, and many things just come out even without thinking. So if there is anything good, it is all because of you, because your receiving is so fantastic, it is so good that it automatically comes out. So All the credit is to all of you, that you all are very good souls.